Hey, what's up? You're watching back. And last week we had a really interesting seasonal event where we got the Ford Racing Puma. I don't know too much about the Puma itself. I just know that to a few select individuals, this car is just like it's held in high regard. But myself, I don't really like know too much about it. I didn't hear too much about it, but since it was in the rally update of Forza Horizon, especially with like literally everything, it's almost everything has to do with rally. Especially like, you got the Hoonigan RS200 right there, and you even got the Hoonigan on this. So we're actually gonna do a build video for that one too, because it's an incredible car. But I'm gonna check out the Puma for myself. The Puma itself is called the Ford Racing Puma, but what I'm gonna do since it's a rally update, I'm gonna turn it into a rally car, and that's kind of what I want to see, like how good it is for rally. I already tuned one of them just to like get a good like feel for it, but I didn't really like it, so I'm gonna do a rally tune for this car and see just how good it is for rally. So just to get like just to show you all, this is the race build and it's okay. I just did a build with the Starion and the Starion was taking off left and right, but this one is, I don't really see it as that great of a car. Like, it doesn't have great top speed. It's kind of slow, to be honest. So I'm thinking if I tune this towards a rally build, especially with it being the winter season, I think we can get a pretty decent build out of this. Honestly, with it being so small, it kind of looks like a giant bubble, to be honest, like a giant like a ladybug almost. I should have painted it red. It would look exactly like a ladybug. But with that, okay, so I did put in the turbo and it just was not enough. So we're gonna put in the rally. I'm gonna keep it all-wheel drive, of course. I don't even know why I went there. Then it's stock. It is a front-wheel drive, so it does have that. And then actually, let's go back to this. Drop the mud flaps. It has mud flaps, so I'm thinking this would be a good rally car. Oh, look at that. Well, what do you know? Some rally lights. Let's see, the tires, change these to the snow compound. Let me keep everything else. We just changed the engine, so we need to tune that. Let's see. Wow, the turbo, we can bring that way up. So I think I'm gonna bring the turbo down a little bit, just so I can bring the restrictor plate up. Yep, perfect. 900 performance rating. All right, so let's give this a look-see. Let's see if anything changed for this car. Acceleration it's much better. It's much better. So far so good. There is an off-road circuit just up ahead. We reached top speed almost immediately. I think we can squeeze out a little bit more MPHs out of there. So let's do this one. This one is, oh, the snow is just, look at that, and there's no grip, and we have snow tires on too. All right, so we're gonna do the Pinewood Trail and see how this thing performs on an actual rally track. All right, so let's do this. Let's see how this thing performs. It's slipping a little bit. I think it kicks out a little bit, kind of like a rear-wheel drive. But the handling, it's actually quite nice. It feels like a more on a regular road track than a rally track, to be honest. Which again makes me think this car was actually meant for rally. Like I said, like for some of you, this might be completely obvious. It's like, of course, heck, what are you talking about? This car is a rally champ or whatever, and so on and so forth. But for me, like, like before this, I've only heard about the Ford Puma here and there, like in passing, and it wasn't like, it was just a conversation. It was just a casual conversation, and that's it. But so far, like this is so far so far so good. Like again, like it feels like I'm on tarmac rather than a dirt road. And even the handling in the snow, like for all of you that don't like the snow, I think this is pretty good. If I could just squeeze out a bit of more speed out of this, I think this car could be pretty good for rally. Braking, it's a little weird in the snow. It kind of slips and slides a little bit, but not any more than any other car would. And yeah, like the handling on it, I'm really liking it. Like it's easy to correct, it's easy to counter steer, and yeah, overall this is good. Like I don't know how much I can say about this. I think this car was actually meant for rally. But what do y'all think? Like, was I just missing something here, and like I made a rally car into a race car, and that's why it wasn't that great, and then now that I turned into an actual rally car, I'm actually getting to see the true character of this car. Cause damn, this is good. I would say this feels on par with one of my favorites, the Evo GSR. All right, let's do one more track. The Takeoff, both. Let's see, that's the Takeoff on tarmac. I wonder what the Takeoff is on just dirt like this. It's still taking off. It's a little bit slower, but it's still going. It is still going. Yeah, so let me see if I can squeeze out just a little bit more speed, and then let's do another track and see how fast we can actually get this car. Because I feel like 160 is it's not bad. I'm just gonna mess with the final drive, the final thing right here, and see if I can. I'm gonna go right about here. Actually, 393, a nice prime number. 173. I think we're sitting at a nice speed right there at 173. I don't want to go too fast with rally, because like if you're going too fast, you're trying to brake, you're just gonna slip and slide everywhere. All right. Ooh, we got a challenge completed. I'm surprised we barely got that challenge. Again, it feels like I'm driving on tarmac. Like a little bit of slippage right there, a little bit of oversteer. But for the most part, this is a nice, comfortable ride. Yeah, look at that car is just trying to fight the counter steer, while I'm just like nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Yeah, minimal counter steer there. The handling though, like honestly, the handling is what's making this car for me right now. It's not even like the overall performance, it's just how it handles that I'm quite impressed. I think performance-wise is a little underwhelming, but the handling is real. It's just right up my alley. Like I really like it. You just break up a little bit, you know, just correct it here and there, and you just drive. It's incredible. For I think I already said this once already, but I'm gonna say it again. For all of y'all that don't like the winter season, grab this car. If you have it, great, drop in that tune. If you don't have it, see if you can find one in the auction house, because I feel like this is one of the must-have cars. I could see why it has like such a following, such an underground following, especially because this is one of those cars that I feel like might be just underappreciated, underrated. Like I don't see it like popping up ever in any like rally games or anything. So for me, it's like, oh, Ford Puma, what's like What's so special about the Ford Puma? And I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Yeah, this literally makes this track super easy. Like, no joke. This is now one of my all-time must-have cars. Like, just for drivability, just drivability alone, it's so good. Like, there's a lot of cars where, like, I'm trying to talk and I have to, like, focus so much on driving the car that I can't think too much and I start crashing. But with this car, is just nice and smooth, nice, calm, you know. It's very casual friendly. I would have to say that, because there's minimal braking going on between me and this car. It's now night with the gorgeous moon out in the distance. I mean, it's just a white dot, but still, landscape looks great. But that is the Ford Racing Puma. Let me know, like, where did you first hear about the Racing Puma? For me, it was just like growing up, I would hear about it here and there, just kind of like casually. Again, like I said, I didn't know too much about it. I didn't really know what the big deal was, but I just know it had a bit of a cult following. Would that be the right word? A cult following? About a bit of an underground following. So let me know how you guys first heard of the Racing Puma. Did you know about it before the update for Forza Horizon 4? So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more content just like this. There are going to be plenty of build videos coming up. Like the video if you drive a Puma, if you like the Puma in Forza Horizon 4, or if you would consider driving a Puma. Take care of yourselves and of each other. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a good one.